Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Smackdown. We are in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, and we are kicking off the program with a Renegade Championship matchup. My goodness, this is a true David versus Goliath, I have to say. Cameron O'Neal, who won an opportunity at CJ Speed Renegade Championship at Warhead Wednesday in the Battle Royal, is now going to try to cash in that shot and become the new champion. You can see flanking him, I believe it was Mamba Ant. If the camera would pan there, my God.
I mean, it's not about Mamba Ant right now. It's about Cameron O'Neal, goddammit.
Well, I'm just trying to see who's at ringside. It's very important when it comes to the psyche of Cameron O'Neal. There you go, the cameraman finally panning out. You saw Winky, Mamba Ant.
Big Curtis as well in the back there.
Interesting entourage that O'Neal has with him. I wonder if it's because of support of O'Neal or the antagonizing of CJ Speed.
Whatever it is, Curtis is the guy that fought CJ Speed. He's going to be able to help O'Neal out. CJ Speed is Mamba Ant's younger cousin. Look, this is, as far as I'm concerned, I think that's a good coach's corner. And as far as what Winky's doing here, take a guess.
Yeah, listen, like I said before, I'm not here to theorize, right? I just know that I don't like her presence here, but there's a lot of people who I don't like.
Whoa! Do you see that young man? This is, wow! Stepping out of the smoke. Icehouse Jr. beside him, and he holds up the Renegade Championship.
Call me crazy, Agent A, but CJ Speed looks like he's in high hopes right now. He looks like he's in high spirits. He has the white robe. White symbolizes a purity. It symbolizes happiness within CJ Speed, I presume. But this is a far cry from what we saw at the final countdown. The kid had his face painted. His hair was a mess, right? I think that Renegade Championship validates him, so to speak. And I'm not sure if that's an interesting or a good mindset to have, rather. And for all intents and purposes, it reminds me of Mamba Ant. I know I keep making references, but CJ Speed seems to be becoming more and more like his older cousin.
How? I mean, hey, whatever you want to say about it, he's holding the title belt gold and Mamba Ant isn't right. And so there is some sort of shifting of the tides. It is a new year. Mamba Ant is older. He's got those knee braces holding him up. Icehouse Jr. and CJ Speed, they're the future. Cameron O'Neal, even as well. No matter what you want to say about him, his time within the AWF could be quite limited. He's a young man. He's about around the same age as Mamba Ant, and he has spent a lot of time in other ventures. His window to be a wrestler, we don't know how long that is, but we can certainly say that the two young men you see on the left side have a motor that's going to take them for a long, long time.
I just hate that Icehouse Jones has been roped in to this ego trip that CJ Speed has been on. I mean, let's call it for what it is, folks. He believes that he's on the same level as Mamba Ant and TJ, and as much as I don't like Mamba Ant...
No. Correction. He is trying to instill within Icehouse Jr. as well that he as well is on the same level, that they are on the same level as Mamba Ant.
Well, he is trying to instill in Icehouse Jones
Curtis.
delusion is what he's trying to instill. Now, listen, I'm all for thinking that you can shoot at birds that are way out of your stratosphere. But come on, let's be realistic. I mean, 8 times over champion of the world.
Cameron O'Neal, 7th. Oh! Yep, well, looks like CJ Speed watched that Parsville match, and Cameron O'Neal had those clotheslines that were taking out competitors, took out everyone left and right.
CJ Speed not taking the coaching of Mamba Ant, not taking the tutelage of
He's
Mamba
laughing at Cameron O'Neal.
But instead antagonizing his older cousin, I think is a huge mistake. Listen, I don't like...
Oh! Head scissors! Head scissors! Dare him to get up. He's up. Went for the Destructo Disc. Not gonna happen. Swinging him off the ropes. This could be Cameron O'Neal's cardiac moment. Whoa!
And like I was saying before, I mean, Mamba Ant, as much as I don't like the guy, oh my goodness, has been successful. Without a doubt, the most successful AWF superstar. Here we go. I mean, like I said, 8 times over world champion, tag team championships, renegade championship, even the hardcore championship. Mamba Ant has built a real reputation, a legacy for himself. So I think
Destructo Disc hooks the leg.
CJ Speed trying to cast off Mamba Ant, trying to antagonize Mamba Ant instead of being under the wing.
And he is trying.
Casting off TJ, that's a good
fully
point.
To his point, he says and feels he doesn't want their mentorship, doesn't want their tutoring, whatever, because he sees what they've done to one another. He'd rather just be up front, carve out his own path, and not even be in the shadow of either one of them. And right now, Cameron O'Neal is caught in the grips of a hell of a hold. CJ Speed, he's a high flyer, but he has not done a lot of high flying in this matchup. It's been very to the ground, no pun intended. But that title could be gone. 1, 2.
You see that same mindset you just described is the mindset that a young Mamba Ant had towards Silver Viper. I mean, the reason that they had matches against one another, despite, being father and son, is because Mamba Ant thought that he didn't have anything to learn.
He jumped over. Yep.
From Silver Viper.
This is I do to see the resemblances you're making. And here, it's TJ again who brought CJ Speed in and who thought he could be a worth piece of this company. And that he has been, but it has only carved out a new young man you see in the new year. And now CJ Speed, top turnbuckle.
He's gonna try it.
Ice House Jr. half wants to look away. He looks up. He checks.
Oh, no!
Whoa,
no! Tried the coffin drop. Nobody home. And now O'Neal taking full advantage. Oh, skyscraper elbow drop. Look at that. And another one. 350 pounds raining down to the chest of CJ Speed with every single elbow. And now he's wrenching it up.
Slow into the feet. Here comes the pain.
Oh, try the clothesline. CJ Speed ducks.
And O'Neal.
Gonna chop
CJ Speed off the ropes.
Down. Drop down. How the hell is he gonna get a leapfrog here? Oh my God!
He did! And he got a backdrop!
Get the hell out of here!
Kicks him down. Speed got O'Neal over his shoulders for a moment to send him away.
CJ Speed, what about CJ Power? My God.
And Ant trying to get an Aaron to Speed. Phoenix Splash from the champion. Now he's walking over. He's doing flips, looking right at Mamba Ant. Looking at Curtis.
Oh my gosh.
He is looking at Curtis, hitting a strut. The Reaper turning a cold shoulder, but you can't ignore the obvious. And big right hand.
You can't. You definitely can't. And Agent A, I hope that someday you direct those words to CJ Speed's older cousin. Because as far as I'm concerned, he is looking at Frankenstein's monster. He's looking at somebody that he's created.
Oh, man. No. This is CJ.
It's TJ. Well, riddle me this. Does TJ do a backflip in the middle of his matches? Does TJ strut around and act like...
I've seen TJ do a few.
Who did it first? Who has that hair? Who has
big right hand?
The high-flying semblances that CJ Speed now adopts.
Kick to the low section. Going on up. Here. Into the corner. Oh, the elbow. Speed in the corner. They're going back and forth, but never mind. Oh, O'Neal with these high knees. 3 of them.
And O'Neal trying to wrench up CJ Speed's lunch.
Speed finds himself back to his feet. Wrapped around. Oh, no!
Now look at that. It took 2 of CJ Speed's hands to wrap around the rest of O'Neal.
God almighty.
Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, here we go. 7 foot all the way up and down. Jackknife powerbomb. You can kiss that Renegade Championship goodbye. No.
Uno. O'Neal off the ropes. Here it comes.
And another lariat.
Hooks the leg down one. Still Newton's hand holds up one finger.
How the hell? How the hell?
And
what
Curtis,
is this family made out of?
They all look stunned ringside. Missed it! CJ Speed might have a chance. Clothesline. Big sledgehammer punch.
And Speed. Don't tell me he's gonna try to lift the big man up. I don't know what the hell Speed was going for there. Usually he likes that Phoenix Splash, but it looked like he was gonna try and lift O'Neal.
So he just slapped him right to the side.
And that back body drop, as impressive as it was because of O'Neal's momentum, he was able to pull that off.
Here, Ant having some words. Speed.
I don't give a damn who you are. If you're CJ Speed, you are not deadlifting the 350 pounds of Cameron O'Neal. It's just not gonna happen.
Into the corner goes Speed. The right hand missed. Caught him. Rolling!
Oh!
1, 2, 3 count! Hooks
Jack
the leg!
jaw! Jack the jaw!
1, 2, almost 3!
And O'Neal kicks out within a sliver of his life. You can see the expression on his face.
Here's Speed. Runs with the knee to the face.
You can't believe what the hell he just got hit with. Oh, and it took by O'Neal. Tried another lariat. CJ Speed now recognizing the danger. And what's this?
Destructo Disc!
Destructo Disc! The twice of this night, the second of this night. Now, CJ Speed lining O'Neal up.
The crowd wants more out of him. They want one more time. They want one more.
He's calling for it.
Speed. Around goes O'Neal. Here.
He's measuring him up.
Comes.
Another.
The Destructo Disc.
Another.
And now Curtis into the ear of Speed.
Now CJ Speed's got to get his head in the game. He cannot let.
You know, it's hilarious seeing Winky look like one of those aunts on a subway, seeing their youth just laying curses or whatever. She looks horrified or whatever.
Like on a subway.
Oh!
Oh my God! Speed, what the hell are you doing?
What a shooting star press to Curtis.
He could have pinned Cameron O'Neal right then and there.
But instead, Curtis, who had whatever Curtis said, Speed felt entitled enough to go out there. That's the man that took his title last time. The young man clearly feels he needs to prove something to everybody.
Oh, he's already the champion. He doesn't need to prove a damn thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. CJ
right
Speed.
Right hand. Here comes CJ Speed with O'Neal!
Frankensteiner! The prelude. The young man climbing up to the top rope.
He calls for the acknowledgement. Some of those folks, they give it to him. They believe.
Oh, tried another coffin drop. Couldn't get it that time either.
No!
O'Neal! A hell of a jackknife powerbomb with
Speed! He's back up, and he wrestles O'Neal down. Disarmer!
I do not like the way that Neal's arm is bending. He doesn't either.
CJ Speed retaining the Renegade Championship.
And he finishes a climactic, an aggressive, an emphatic match.
Like it, love it, hate it. CJ Speed, like Tyson. Look left, look right.
Woo! What a finishing sequence. We all thought CJ Speed was done after that power bomb. I don't think I've ever seen O'Neal deliver a power bomb that spine shattering. You can hear that echo through this DC arena, but still, Speed finding a way to rally. Fujiwara armbar, the rest is history. That young man is still Renegade Champion.
We have more coming on and up next. Thank you all for watching.